Jabez asked God to bless him because he reached a breaking point with survival. He was born into pain, named by pain, and surrounded by the expectation that pain would follow him for life. But one day, something in him woke up. He realized that just because pain introduced him to the world did not mean pain had authority over his future. Jabez understood a truth that many never confront. Pain can name you, but it does not get to define you. He knew that if he stayed silent, the same cycle would repeat itself. So he opened his mouth and interrupted history with prayer. When Jabez said, "Bless me indeed," he was not being arrogant. He was being desperate for divine interruption. He was saying, "Lord, I refuse to live small because of how I started. I refuse to inherit trauma as my destiny. I refuse to let yesterday control tomorrow." When he asked God to enlarge his territory, he was not asking for land alone. He was asking for capacity. He was asking for room to breathe, room to grow, room to become who God had already seen him to be. Small spaces choke purpose, and Jabez knew his assignment could not survive in restriction. When he asked for God's hand to be with him, he acknowledged something powerful. Human strength cannot break spiritual cycles. Only divine involvement can. And when he asked God to keep him from evil, he revealed wisdom. He understood that increase without protection becomes destruction. Jabez prayed because he recognized this. If you do not ask God to bless you, pain keeps collecting interest. Silence gives trauma permission to stay in charge. And God answered him. Not because the prayer was long, not because the words were fancy, but because heaven responds when someone refuses to inherit pain and chooses destiny instead. This is your moment. Pray bold prayers, dangerous prayers, prayers that confront patterns and defy labels. What named you will not bury you. What tried to limit you will watch God enlarge you.